Hello dear friends, I'm Marina and this is your daily astrology horoscope for the 22nd of December. And today we have some really positive news because Mercury is finally going direct. And this is great because for the previous 3 weeks we had Mercury retrograde, it was testing us, some things didn't work properly, especially the area of communication, especially all kinds of plans and future goals that we have made during this time, because Mercury is actually in Sagittarius. So now that it is already direct, we have a green light for starting new projects, for being more initiative, for repairing some of the things that maybe didn't work out very well during the previous few weeks. Now keep in mind, we may still need maybe a day or two until Mercury starts moving in with its normal speed and becomes faster, because basically now today actually Mercury is still stationary. So today may still be a little bit a contradictory day. Things may not be so easy to be planned, but anyway, the most important is that from today on the positive things are coming up to our way. And Mercury is stationary on the 13th degree of Sagittarius. So keep in mind that if it's making some major aspects with your planets, the influence is going to be stronger. And if it is your sun or ascendant, the influence is even stronger. The other news that we have for today is related with Jupiter and Saturn, which are making a minor but challenging aspect. This is called a semi-square or a 45 degrees. So you know that Jupiter and Saturn are the two social planets, but at the same time they're quite different. Jupiter is about expansion and focusing on the future and being willing to do some other stuff and to experiment and actually be more optimistic about the future. On the other hand, Saturn is about restriction and being serious and focusing on what we have now. Saturn is also not a planet which likes the changes and the experiments. So there is kind of a contradiction here. We need to find the balance. Maybe some of our goals are not so realistic. Maybe we need to set free from something, from some of our goals. Maybe they're not good for us, or we might be disappointed because things are not as positive as we are planning them to be. So yeah, that's a minor but still challenging aspect. So just try to be careful, and maybe you need to put some extra efforts in terms of your goals or what you are willing to achieve. And the other thing that we have for today is related with the moon, which is in Aquarius. And this is a great social sign. So it's a wonderful time to spend it with your friends, with other people, for some kind of group activities, or maybe to do something different, to experiment, to try some kind of new approach to your work. So don't be afraid, to do things in a different way, because it may turn out to be something really positive. And still be careful with Mercury stationary. It's finally moving direct, but today, might be a little bit more complicated day, especially in terms of communication, basically everything that Mercury is ruling. So that's the most important for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow.